Good morning. It is Friday. Woohoo! February. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know why that just turned on. June 6th, 2018. And I can't get this to whatever. So it's Friday. Yay! Last day of the week. Didn't go to the gym yesterday. Foot was killing me. Toe boo-boo was like insane-age. So, but I didn't eat bad at all yesterday. In the morning I had an English muffin. I had a homemade coffee. I have not stopped at Dunkin' Donuts on the way to work in like 2 weeks. I had my salad, which was kale, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, cucumbers. I didn't eat any of the tomatoes because they're starting to go bad. So the salad has to get tossed today. Cucumbers, and that's it. And a ranch dressing. And then for dinner, all I had was hot dog. Leftover hot dogs from the day before because it was too hot to cook and I didn't really feel like going out there and cooking and doing all that, so I didn't do it. And yeah, I was sleeping by 9, exhausted, like I said, from Wednesday with the kids and stuff. So there's nothing else. I mean, there's stuff that I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not even going to waste my energy on any of it, so I'm just going to let it go. And just want everybody to remember that life doesn't revolve around you. You know, everybody has something going on in their life and things going on, and yeah, life doesn't revolve around you. Just keep that in mind. So, not much else. Today, I'm not going to the gym today. I am going to let my foot heal a little bit more. It's starting to actually scab over. So I figured once it's actually, you know, the scab is gone and it's actually starting to actually heal is when I will get back into the gym. And it should probably be tomorrow or Sunday. I don't want it to rub up my pinky. The problem is my little pinky toe rubs up against it, and so that's what irritates it when I walk a lot, is because you're walking and so then it rubs up against it and it just opens the boo-boo back up again. Even when I have it taped and covered, it still does the same thing. My eyeball is itching me and I can't stop it. I think I took my medicine. Even when I have it covered, because I had gauze around it, even when I have it covered, the friction of my foot rubbing up against the gauze rubbed it and made it bleed inside my shoe. So I can't walk a whole lot. That was the problem on Wednesday, was when I was walking all of that, you know, before Wednesday it was perfectly fine. I mean, I walked and I looked on MapQuest and it said that one way was 1.5 miles and the other way is 1.5 miles. So I walked a total of 3 miles, and my stupid watch said I only walked 0.84, which I knew was a crock of shit. Anyway, so it was fine when I started to walk, and even when I walked home, it was a little sore, but it was okay. Not until later on that night when we were walking to the fireworks is when it started to really bother me, and that's just because at that point it had so much friction on it that it was bothersome. So that's where the problem is coming in, is the pinky toe rubbing up against it, because it's right there at the tip of the pinky toe. If it was lower, where the pinky toe just rests and doesn't move a lot when you walk, it would have been perfectly fine. But because it's right there at the tip of where the pinky toe touches the other toe, it rubs up against it. And I don't have nails or anything, but just the friction of the toe rubbing up against it is what's causing the problem. So I'm not going to, because I don't want to have any foot issues. I don't want like a callus there. I don't want any bunions or whatever that any of that stuff is called. So I'm going to give it the proper time for it to heal. I mean, I know I could go and lift weights and stuff, but for me to drive 10 minutes to the gym to work out for 20 minutes just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. So financially wise, it doesn't. I mean, I still have the membership. Yeah, I'm paying for it. It is what it is. But gas wise, all that, it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to give it the time that it needs to heal. And then I will, go back to the gym and do what I got to do. Tuesday, I meet with the person with the gastric bypass. I got the little packet that I had to fill out, 20-page packet. And so I go meet with them, and then I know what's going to happen next, because this is what happened the first time. So basically what happens is you go meet with them, you take the initial consult, and then you have to go to this meeting, so that way they can tell you all the benefits about gastric bypass and all of the wonderful things about gastric bypass. And then after you attend that meeting, then you have to go meet with a nutritionist. You have to go to nutritionist classes, and then you meet with them, and then they tell you all the crappy stuff that you're eating and how to fix it and how to do portion control and how to do all this stuff, which is great. And then after, you have to lose, I think, 10 pounds, which won't be that big of a deal, because I know I can lose the 10 pounds. And then after the 10 pounds are gone, then they, once you start losing weight, then they schedule the surgery and you go have the surgery, which is fine. I can do that. And I'm going to go do that. And we're going to take care of this. So, you know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in you. What are you investing in you today? I'm investing resting time for my boo-boo, so that way my boo-boo can heal, because I really don't want yucky feet. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.